Kylie with you again, otherwise known as Paper Sweet Pea, and today I have a little album flip to share with you all. I recently shared the contents of this album on the Creative Memories virtual crop group and it proved to be fairly popular, so I thought that I would share it here on my YouTube as well. Now this is a Halloween themed album that I've made for my daughter. It's still yet to have photos added to it, which we will do after Halloween, of course. But this is an 8x8 album by Creative Memories and the colour is ebony. I really love this size for mini albums. I just find them cute, they're compact, they're easy to fill, and I just love working with them. For something different, I've actually added some ribbon ties here to the side. If you follow me on Instagram, I do have a reel listed in my feed which shares just how I did this. But I basically just cut my lengths of ribbon and then using a safety flame, a long lighter, I've just brushed the ends of the ribbon to seal those, making sure that they're not going to fray. And I've just used some hot glue, just a small amount, to adhere the ribbon just to the inside of the front and the back cover. You're not going to need a lot of hot glue, and if you just apply a little bit of pressure once you've added the ribbon, that will hold fairly steadfast. Now I've used the Happy Hauntings collection for this album, which I will link below this video. And you're also going to see some little cutouts. I will point them out as I flip through my album. These are some of my Halloween cut files. Now these are listed on papersweetpea.com, and again I will link those below. But I've just coordinated some fun little cut files of my own design that match really well with the Happy Hauntings collection. So this is the opening page of my album, and I've only allowed one photo. I quite often do this for a title page. I love to over embellish, and that's what I have done here. I've just allowed for a 3x4 photo and then added my spooky manner and layered some of the laser cut embellishments and stickers from the Happy Hauntings collection. This border at the base here, this again is one of my Halloween themed cut files. And then these cute little spider's web, that is the spider's web frame punch from Creative Memories that released at the same time as the Happy Hauntings collection. And I've just added a few for a little corner decoration. I've created a fun little monster here, and I just want to give a shout out to Sachi's Creative Mind. Sachi actually created a similar monster for one of her layouts, and I really loved it and wanted to have a try myself. So she did actually design the original concept for this monster, so thank you Sachi for your inspiration. I think Sachi's is much cuter than mine. Mine's a little goofy, but I still love the element that he adds to my page. And I've actually just used, it was one of the rectangular custom cutting templates that I just cut down and rounded the corners a little bit. That's the one that I've actually used to create him and freehand cut a lot of the elements on his face. And then I've just added another laser cut embellishment to the corner and allowed for several photos across both pages. Now these pages, I love peekaboo pockets, so I couldn't resist adding a couple of little peekaboo pockets. These are the 4x4 peekaboo pocket. They're not available at the moment. These were listed in a recent promotion that I received. I absolutely love them, so they were a perfect size in this album to add. And then I've just included a few smaller sized photos that will tuck in underneath those. And then again, this is the spider web frame punch that I've used along this border and more of my cut files. I've just kept it fairly simple on this page with a fun grid design. I love showcasing all the different papers, and that sort of layout is always a good method to be able to do so. Another grid formation for this page, and this is my Spooky Manor again that I've just scaled down smaller to add to the page, and this spooky tree is also one of my cut files. And I've just finished it off with the Spiders border sticker from the Happy Hoardings collection. I really love this border sticker and I've used it quite a bit in this album, and I've just finished off the pages with a few simple stickers. Again, just combining lots of the different papers for colour. This little sticker here would be my favourite, and it's pretty well what inspired me with my Spooky Manor cut file. And then I've just used the spiderweb frame punch to create these two photo frames. The gold paper that I've used, I believe I cut it down to 6 inches by 6 inches and then just punched all the way around it to get that size. Now this little guy, he would be my most favourite embellishment that I've made in this album, and I've had so much feedback since I shared it in the Facebook group the other day. So keep watch on my Facebook page. There might be a Friday freebie instruction sheet coming where I'm going to share how I made him. Basically, I just used my circle cutting template and my smallest oval cutting template, and I've just freehand cut some of his bandages and tucked some little eyes in underneath. But I love how he turned out. A lot of people have said, but he's only got 3 fingers on each hand, and I always go by the rule that if it looks cute, it doesn't need to make sense. So let's just pretend that the mummy lost a couple of his fingers. So he's only got 3 each on each side. And more of the laser cut embellishments. I always order 2 packets of stickers and 2 packets of laser cut embellishments with new collections from Creative Memories. For the simple reason, if I like to do a double page, then I have 2 of the same design, which is what I've done here. I really love these cobwebs. I think they look quite intricate on the page. And the lettering here is one of my cut files, and so is the little bottle of poison here as well. So here I've just laid some more of the laser cut embellishments. The witch's broom here is another of my cut files. I thought it looked cute tucked behind the witch's cauldron. I love these little bat stickers as well. And here I've used the tag punch just to punch a heap of tags along the top to create those banners in lots of different coloured papers. Fairly simple, and just added the laser cut title here to the bottom. I made these little bats just with my circle cutting templates again. You can't really tell with them in the plastic, but I did actually fold the wingspan like an accordion. For the texture, and then just freehand cut his little fangs and his ears as well. Again, the title is a cut file. And I've just created a kooky little monster face with my circle cutting templates and freehand cut his little teeth. Again with another laser cut embellishment, and I finished it off here with my favourite spider border stickers. And then my back page, I've just used my spider's web frame punch to create a little half circle backing there, and just embellished with another laser cut embellishment and a few stickers. I hope you've enjoyed flipping through my little album with me today. I will link below all of the products that were featured in this mini album, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.